Hey, good morning, everybody. It's now Thursday morning. It took me a couple days to edit. What you're about to see was kind of a pain to edit. I had 3-4 cameras going. I had a front facing, I had a rear facing, I had a helmet cam, and I had a kind of a rear facing in the cockpit with me. So just to pull all those cameras together and pull all those pieces of the video and then try and make it interesting for you and not just show you one view all the time was way harder than I expected. It took me hours to do what you're about to see. So I openly admit that I think these videos would be better if I could learn the picture-in-picture skill, which is something I don't have yet, but I'd rather get this thing released and get it out to you and let you see it and let you pound on me a little bit, let you see the experience of what's it like to race the Viper. So what you're going to see is really just a series of me trying to give you the experience from a whole different perspective, or a bunch of different perspectives. And I think you can probably notice some people are making jokes about me cleaning up well. So why I'm in a suit and tie every day this week, that's coming in another video. So we'll talk about, several of you asked for another business video. I certainly have one for you, so we'll get it to you in the next couple days. So anyway, please just enjoy this. It's just an attempt to show you, kind of from the driver's perspective, what is it like to be at a race day. So it looks like I am going to proceed into the professional race school. Starts next Friday night, so 8 days out, and so I'll be doing that Friday night, Saturday, all day Saturday and all day Sunday next weekend. I'll certainly bring you a video from that as well. So enjoy it. Let me know what you think. Talk to you later.
Yeah, I'll try to tell you. Oh, yeah, you want me to tell you? Or do you want to try it yourself? You want me to keep quiet?
No, let's do a little bit of both.
Okay. Other clubs I drive would be, everybody's like really watching your wrist and making you stop. You're doing about 90 miles an hour, so you're really hammering it. That's pretty quick. Yeah, because I'm watching your speed, so I can tell. I'm
getting 128.
120, yeah, that's pretty fast.
I pushing again, and after what feels like eternity, my second year is done.
I'm not sure how much.
There we go.
There's my friend over there.
Oh yeah?
Hey Dave! I want him to see me driving in your car. So you anything else you want? Anything you want to practice in particular? Or?
No, just do what we did last time.
Okay. This is your last run.
Yeah.
My neck is sore. The seatbelt rubbing on my skin.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the sun is bad too. Like you'll find it maybe like 1 or 2 turns where the sun starts to go in your face.
Okay.
Yeah. So I use my hand sometimes to shield if you know, if you can drive it with one hand.
Sure.
They don't really check wristbands. We could be going out anywhere. That's funny. Just remember to stay right.
Yeah.
And check your mirror. Because I can kind of tell, like, from your speed where you have to start braking.
Right.
So if I see you getting a little dangerous, I'll start yelling brake, you know.
I need to hide my piercings away from my mother. So I decide I'm going to wear a headdress.
Sure, it goes out now. I
But my
got
small brain does not realize.
I'm going to go out again with the advanced guys, just like everyone.
Yeah, we got her a little hot on this one.
The water went up, or?
No, just I can smell it, smell the brakes.
Oh, yeah?
Tires.
Yeah.
We did it right.
But you realize, like in 5, you can really give it a lot of power.
Yeah, well, the power band on this car starts at 4,000.
Yeah. I mean, technically, you could probably use second there because it's so slow.
Or
just give you an update. We're kind of waiting for race 2 to start. We're past the lunchtime. So talk about race 1. We only ended up being on track about 16 or 17 minutes. There was an oil spill on the track, and that took them about 10 minutes, maybe 15 minutes to get cleaned up, and they had to take it out of our group because we were next. So that kind of sucks. The other thing they tried is, with this intermediate group, they tried a lead-follow approach for the first 3-4 laps, which meant they put an instructor in front and had us follow him through the lines of each turn. And what that ended up causing was, by the time the instructor cleared, we had a train of about 10 or 12 cars, and it took us a while to work through them. So not the best situation. It was still great. It's great to get 16 minutes on the track and run the Viper hard, but it really wasn't kind of what we'd hoped for. So anyway, we're kind of getting ready here for race 2 should be on the track in about 30 minutes. So anyway, we'll come back and do a summary of race 2 when we get off the track. Everybody, we've done 3 races now, and the second one was me getting more used to my car, getting that confidence back from last fall, and then the third race was kind of full on. We got it going again. So I have to say I'm pretty proud of how we get this thing held right. Pretty proud of how that third race went. So I'll try to cut video so that you can tell which race you're looking at. Hard to hold this thing steady, sorry. So I'm just kind of in breaking between races. Getting kind of tired now after got up at 4. What is it? It's almost 4 o'clock now. So 12 hours, most of them at the race course. But anyway, I just want to kind of just give you a heads up. It's been a pretty good day.
was fun.
I heard they called a black flag.
They did. I don't know what happened. It was near the end anyway. I was already cooling down to come in. So, but it's like the second or third black flag in that group.
Is it really?
Yeah, they had one this morning too when I went out. We went out, did one lap, black flag, come in. Then I waited, and then we went back out again. But cut the you lost a couple of set, you know. So what we'll do is we'll practice like for turn 1. We'll practice braking a little later. Like we'll brake after the I'm turn the volume down a little bit. We'll try to brake after the big cone on the left. And then that'll still be plenty of time for you to brake.
Okay.
And then we'll just try to figure out, after we do the first one, we'll see how much further we can move it up. Because like whenever you're practicing your braking, ideally you really want to be threshold braking all the time, which means like you want to be like full, as much brake as you can do.
Okay.
That's the whole goal when you're racing.
Throw the weight?
Yeah, and you want to do as much, you want to basically have the brakes on as hard as you can, and just finish your braking like right when you come to the turning point of the corner.
Okay.
But in order to find out like where you have to start braking to do that, that's the trick.
Yep.
And it's hard without those numbers on the side of the track. It's really hard because you don't have a visual reference, you know?
Yep.
He's got another debris flag out again, which is weird, so I don't know what the deal is with that. I think he's telling you to go right. Oh, you got lucky, you got the last way out. Brakes hard before you make the turn.
Okay.
Just keep your eyes up. Look around the corner for that cone. Take it down, keep it right. Good. Keep it left. Take it down. There you go. Good, good, good. Just feed it in. Great. You go under the bridge in the middle of the track. Early. See what happens is it throws you out early to the south side.
Yeah, I mean, I just think the speed in the corners is something I'm still, still getting used to.
Yeah, you can carry a lot more speed in this car at certain turns.
Yeah.
But that's something that you work up. You work your way up to that. You know.
Right.
You don't. It's not going to come like. That's the whole reason you do this, right?
That's exactly right.
Because it's like every time I go out, I'm like, I could be faster. So, but to me, the biggest thing is like the biggest gains you can make right away are because most guys don't brake. Like I'd say 95% of the people that I ever instruct, even other people I'm on the track with, 95% of the people don't realize how powerful the brakes are on their car. I'm talking about even like a normal car.
Yeah.
You know? And so you can make up a ton of improvement really quick if you get your braking down. Like if you really learn how to brake, threshold brake.
Brake later and
brake later,
hard.
because you'll make like car lengths up on people.
Okay.
Like car lengths. And then the cornering stuff comes with time. But the cornering stuff, you just, the more you do it, you get to feel, I made it that time. Maybe I'll go a little faster next time. You kind of work your way up to that.
Sure.
Stuff. You can make like huge, big gains early if you learn to brake.
Okay.
At the limit, which we were doing really good. Like you see the difference between.
Oh my gosh! Yeah.
Right, because we were braking at the cone, like before lunch.
Right.
And now we're like almost halfway to the quarter.
That's exactly right.
And you're still getting the car stopped, right? And I don't think we're not even really at the limit. You could probably brake a little later, even if you wanted to,
Right.
But,
and to be able to do that at each corner,
right,
is the trick.
That's the trick. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and and I think through turn 5 is the downhill left. I think you can probably carry a little more speed through there, and you could probably get on the gas a little bit more aggressive.
Yeah, in fact, the car seems to like it if I'm adding gas as I come into it.
Yeah, because like instead of like coasting through there, you can get on it a little harder, and the car will stick. And worst case, with the traction control on, the car's not gonna. You're going slow enough through there. The car's not gonna let you screw up.
Right.
Like I bet you, if you nailed the gas, I bet you it will cut the throttle.
Yeah.
That's probably what it would do.
All right.
Because you have all the electronic aids on this car. So I don't. I couldn't
right.
myself. So yeah.
Well, it's weird. You could hit the rev limiter there on.
Yeah, we did. I was trying to tell you. Did he hear me? So I was saying, watch your RPM. I was
right.
I was telling because I was watching the tack, and I'm like, all right, if he keeps his foot in it, he's going to wind up banging off the thing. And I wasn't sure if you wanted. I was going to tell you to go to 4th, but we can try that if you want. We can go to 4th the next session. If it's up to you.
Yeah. If
you want to try it, we'll go to 3rd. We'll go to 4th, and then when you brake, maybe not threshold brake like you are, so it gives you some time to get the shift done.
Yeah.
But like we'll try 4th, and then maybe brake a little earlier, and then see how if you can downshift it. Does this car have auto blip? Like if you put the clutch into downshift, will it hit the gas for you? Like this car doesn't do that, right?
No.
Because a lot of the newer cars, like a lot of the Porsches and stuff,
will get rev.
It revs it up like when you hit the clutch.
Yeah.
Boom, and it matches the revs. Like
no.
it actually this car doesn't do that.
At least I don't have it turned on if it does. So.
Okay. Because I don't know much about that. I don't know enough about your car, so. But that makes your life a lot easier if it does it for you.
Right.
So I know a friend of mine who I saw on the video. He drives a Cayman GTS, and he goes through. He's like in I don't know if it's 6 or 7. I don't know if he has 6 or 7. I think he probably has 6 gears in that car. But he goes 6th, 5th, 4th, and I think he may even go to 3rd. He goes through at least like 2 or 3 gears as he's braking.
Really?
He's like boom, 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 and he's like boom, boom, boom. And I'm like, and I asked him, I said, are you heel and towing that, or are you? Oh no, my car has the. He goes, I'm not that good. He said, I couldn't heel and tow like that. I only do 1 shift. I go from 4th to. Well, actually, I do 2. I go 4th, 3rd to 2nd in my car. But I think he's doing at least 3.
Wow.
Yeah. So it makes your life a lot easier. So.
Well, good.
All right, man. Thanks. All right, Dave.
Thanks.
Cool. If you think of anything.